What's up, XRP holders? The XRP price is getting close to the next major move higher here in the market. And in this quick video, I want to show you a lot of data points, a lot of TA stuff that is currently pointing to much more upside for XRP. I'm going to share my exact price targets and expectations with you in this very quick XRP analysis. So let's get straight into it. And first off, guys, I want to start off here on the 12-hourly time frame for XRP. I posted this a few hours ago on my X page. We are currently almost spotting a bullish crossover on the MACD for XRP on the 12-hourly time frame. And the last time that we had this bullish flip on the MACD moving averages was literally at the end of June last year, and the price went up by almost 100% in a relatively short amount of time. So this is definitely a signal that you don't want to ignore. And I said June last year, I mean June of 2025, of course, because this is the 12-hourly time frame. But I do believe that we could see something similar for XRP, and I will give you the price targets in a minute, so definitely stay tuned here in the video. Also here, guys, we're seeing a successful bullish retest for XRP on the 2-week time frame. We had this multi-month consolidation phase since the end of November last year. XRP broke out recently, we saw a retest, and it looks like we're seeing continuation back to the upside right now. So this is a major bullish development. Also, if we take a look at the trend ribbon for XRP on the weekly time frame, we do have a confirmed buy signal right now, a bullish flip of the trend ribbon. And the last time this happened was at the beginning of November. So this is also bullish. Same thing for H-bar, bullish flip of the trend ribbon. And yeah, I do think that XRP, H-bar, and a lot of other altcoins could see massive gains here in the rest of 2025. So pay very close attention right now. Another super interesting signal, sorry guys, is of course this upward sloping trend line, multi-year trend line, which has been in place since 2021 for XRP with 3 touch points so far. We got rejected 2 weeks ago, but the next attempt, I do believe that there is a high chance that XRP could break through this trend line and that we could literally fly to the upside, guys. So pay very close attention to all of these signs that I'm currently pointing out. It also looks that history is repeating once again for XRP, because if you look at the left-hand side of the screen, you can see the bull run from 2017, which was a 5-wave move according to Elliott wave. We also had consolidation phase or correction phase in the middle of that bull run. And if you focus on the right hand side of the screen, this current bull run from 2025 looks fairly similar with a 5-wave move once again. A correction in the middle of 6 months exactly, just like 2017. And it looks like we're in that final blow off top move higher here in the rest of 2025 for XRP and for crypto, of course. And one of the things that I also like to use is actually the altcoin season index. We're currently seeing 43 on this index, which means that there is still massive room for more growth there in the short term. But whenever this meter goes, I would say above 75 is the point where you want to lock in some profits. That is what I'm going to do, not financial advice, of course, but historically, whenever this meter goes above 75, we tend to see a significant correction in the altcoin space. So yeah, you want to be invested whenever this meter goes below 25. You want to hold on to your altcoins and you want to sell or take profits above 75. But that is, of course, your own choice, not financial advice. And also, guys, if you want to take advantage of this massive opportunity right now in the market, if you want to buy or trade XRP or any altcoin, I would highly recommend BTCC. It's the first link down below in the video description. They're currently offering a 10% deposit bonus for my community exclusively, which is basically free money that you can use to trade with. Also, keep in mind that BTCC has been around for more than 13 years, and that tells you a lot about the exchange. So yeah, if you're interested, check it out. It's the first link down below. Alternatively, you can also trade on Phemex or WEEX. These exchanges are also offering massive deposit bonuses to my audience exclusively. Links down below if you're interested. Furthermore, guys, there's currently an 89% chance of a rate cut in September, and this is of course a very bullish signal for the entire crypto market and for XRP as well. And I do believe that there is a pretty decent chance that markets are going to price in this rate cut from September. So we could see upside into this rate cut, and maybe by the chance they are announcing the rate cut, we could see a temporary pullback in the markets. But this is of course just speculation. Another very interesting signal is that a lot of whales are currently closing their short positions, not just on XRP, but also on Ethereum and other altcoins. And this is also very important data to watch closely. Also, the XRP ledger just hit 7.3 million addresses. So we are seeing continuous growth there on the XRP ledger, which is of course amazing to see and something that you definitely don't want to ignore. So let me now share the price targets with you that I have in mind for the short term. So as you can see, XRP indeed broke out of this triangle. We had a retest with the last weekly candle, and we're currently seeing somewhat continuation to the upside. Key levels to break right now in the short term are around $3.40 to $3.50 for XRP, because the weekly candles from a few weeks ago got rejected over there. We didn't close above 350, and also here a few wicks in January, so pay attention to that. But let me now share the exact price targets with you that I have in mind for XRP. And for this, guys, I'm using the trend-based VIP extension tool, and I'm taking the entire length here of this impulse from November and December. And if we project this trend line to the lowest point of the correction, which was $1.61 for XRP on the 7th of April, then we can see that the 0.618 Fibonacci level is the first one to break for XRP at give or take $3.40 indeed. And if we go higher than that, guys, then the next imminent price target for the next few days maybe, or next week or two, could be around $4.50 for XRP, and that is a move upwards of roughly 50% from the current position. But this could be massive resistance for XRP somewhere around $4.50. Maybe we're gonna wick above this, but I do not expect closest above 450 in the first instance. Maybe some consolidation before eventually the next rally higher for XRP. So pay very close attention. I do think that there is a pretty decent risk to reward ratio right now for XRP. Let's say that you open up a long position right now with low leverage. You could set the stop below this wick from, what is it, at 270 or so from XRP. And if you put your take profit around $4.50, then it gives you an optimal 4.38 risk reward ratio, which is amazing. But I would suggest to keep the leverage low to avoid liquidation. But this looks like an amazing risk to reward ratio right now. And what you also can see here, this current retest that we're currently seeing, I showed you this in the last video, looks exactly what Bitcoin did in 2024 after 224 days of sideways consolidation. Same thing for XRP. We saw the breakout for Bitcoin, the retest, and eventually massive continuation higher. And I think something similar could happen here for XRP. Also, guys, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram. I'm posting a lot of XRP content over there, crypto content, Q&A sessions, as you can see over here. You can ask me questions. So if you're interested in that, follow me over there. The official link is down below. And that was it for today. I want to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like the video, of course. And I'll see you very soon with another XRP update. Bye-bye.